What is going on, guys? It's Reflex here, and a couple days ago the Final Fantasy VII Remake Twitter actually posted a whole bunch of screenshots that were high-res screenshots from in-game cutscenes as well as gameplay. And when I say that, and I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but these look so visually stunning. I mean, one, the cutscenes, the fact that when I was a kid and I used to play all the Final Fantasies and all that and see the ending of certain games, like especially Final Fantasies did this, they'd always had that pre-rendered cutscene. And I remember as a kid telling myself, like, it will be the day where I can play a game and the cutscenes that I'm seeing at the end of certain Final Fantasies will actually be the base graphics, you know, in the base game. It's just like, there's all these screenshots I'm seeing. I've never thought that we would get to the day where the graphics that I see as a kid at the end of the games would actually be, you know, all the time. Like, just look at this cloud. Like, I don't know, I'll be looping the screenshots throughout the video, but this specific one where Cloud is about going into, I guess they're calling it Punisher mode. I don't know if they called that in the original. That's why I'll get into this later, but I guess it's called Punisher mode in here. But just look at Cloud, like the stunning detail of everything, the sword, Cloud's face. Like, this is in-game, this is gameplay, and that's the cool part about it. Like, that's why I'm so just in awe of this. And then you go to the actual screenshots with, you know, the in-game cutscenes, and you're just like, just mad detail that they put in the expressions and everything. Like, Aerith really caught me off guard with just how good she looks. There's probably the lighting and everything, but like, she looks especially good in this specific screenshot, and I'm just like, god damn, man. Barrett out there looking like a killer, and I'm just like, this is looking just amazing. Like I said, I never thought we'd get to this day where that'd be a real thing, where our base gameplay would be so good graphically that it was like the pre-rendered CGI graphics of the old Final Fantasies. And you know, you think about it in a way, like when games get so far, like say 5 years from now, games can only get so graphically stunning. You really, like, once they get to the point where it's ultra realistic and you really can't get any more realistic than that, where do you go from there? And at that point in my head, I'm thinking that's when all games, I think, will become a lot better in general. And I mean, like, every single developer, because, you know, we get some games where they pay more attention to how it looks graphically rather than how it plays. And there's a lot of game developers that are guilty of this. But just think in years to come where you can't really get more graphically better, then they don't have to worry about graphics anymore, and they can just focus on gameplay mechanics and everything and fine-tuning stuff, to where in that future we're gonna have so many great games with, you know, probably less, I would say less bad game mechanics, and probably everything's just gonna be a lot better and more enjoyable in the future than how it is now. I'm not saying that games we play aren't fun, but you know, there is those developers that they don't really pay attention to how games play. 2K, I will say, is one of those. They kind of pay more attention to the face scans and how it looks rather than how it plays. So I can just imagine in the future, all games are gonna be amazing. But that's enough about the screenshots. I mean, they just look visually stunning and I love them. But the rest of this video, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant myself, because it's kind of weird that I personally was saying in my last video that I have not seen any Tifa. Someone also like commented about me saying Tifa, his name wrong, and it's Tifa, but it's like, I always like saying Tifa, and it's the same case with Titus. I like calling him Titus because it made more sense to me. You know, he was a blitzball player in water, Titus. You know, it just made more sense. It sounded better to me. Titus sounds like tedious, and that don't sound right to me. But regardless, you know, I'm off that. But still, after I made that video and saying how I didn't see any hate about Tifa at all of a sudden that same day, it just erupted and just became this whole entire thing of people complaining about Tifa and saying how, I mean, you know where this is going. Her boob size. Her boob size wasn't big enough for some horn dogs, which, listen, I personally think she looks awesome. I think she looks as perfect as she could be. You know, there's some people that they don't even care about the boob size. Maybe they're thinking maybe she needs to look more athletic or something. But I personally think they got her right. I don't think I mean, I'll be a man right here and just talk about this, but they got her boob size perfect in my opinion, because her boob size was never like that. You know, she didn't have those tiggle bitties like everyone's drawing. Like every single fan art you see is more than likely a, you know, not safe for work type artist. And over the years, ever since the game came out, like I'm talking about the original, people made these hentais of, you know, Tifa with these big ass titties, you know, and obviously those horn dogs all of a sudden they created that reality and made that the norm of how they saw her. And that's what's annoying, and why everyone's like telling them like, bro, this is never how she looks. She never looked like how you guys are depicting her. The fan arts are exactly what they are, fan arts, but they weren't actually how she looked. Because if you go back to Advent Children, the game in general, like just everything, even in Kingdom Hearts, like she never had the size that everyone's thinking she had. And that's the annoying part, is that a lot of people are hating on the game, saying it's going to be trash and everything, just because of the design factor that it's not even wrong. Like, I can understand if people were mad about a specific part, like maybe, you know, her outfit didn't look right or something. But the fact that they're going with what they've seen in fan art and hentais and all that, and you're just like, you know, all the normal fans and the people that have common sense are just like, they never looked like this, so why are you getting mad, you know? And the fact that it's gotten to the point where everyone's arguing now in the game, we still got like what? Let's see, like 10 months? 12? 8? I don't know. I'm not doing math right now because I'm kind of livid over just seeing it all over my timeline. And it's going to happen until the game comes out, and it's going to happen even more. And it's just, I don't know why everyone's making it such a big deal. Because leave down in the comment section below what you guys think about Tifa's, not boob size, but Tifa's design in general. Because I think they did it right. I honestly think everything is right, everything's proportionate, and it's just, it looks good. Everything looks good in my opinion. And I think that's also the thing. If they say they did make her boobs like bigger, fan servicey wise, I would have probably been the one complaining, saying, why did Nomura have to do this? You know, why they did Square design her like that? Because it would look, if it were any bigger, and I'm being honest here, if they were any bigger, it'd be outrageous. It'd be stupid looking. And I guarantee a lot of people, I'd say 75% of the fans that are normal and have common sense in their heads would also say that she'd look outrageous if they were any bit bigger. And it's just the fact that this whole rant is going on just titties, like that's all it's about. It's baffling to me, because you never would think that would be a thing that people would be mad at. But I thought we were safe. I honestly thought we were safe, because the first time the reveal of her, it was 5 days, and I didn't hear a single goddamn thing about her. But then out of nowhere, a couple days ago, it just erupted with hate and arguments and all that. And I'm just like, well, I guess we're doing this now. I mean, we all know where the people with common sense stands. And, I mean, we won. That's all I gotta say. We won. Let them be mad. But they did her great. I mean, everyone looks good. I don't have a problem with it. It's just kind of irritating. And sorry that I had to go on this little bit of a rant, but I wanted to speak my mind on it. But like I said, I think she looks great. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think, though. Do you think she looks great? Are you one of the people that don't like how she looks? Do you think they need to be bigger? Or just whatever it is you think, just let me know down in the comment section below. As well as what do you think about the screenshots? Are they looking good? Is it graphically stunning? Because, I mean, I think it is. But yeah, just let me know. But if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.